while it's still pumpkin season, look at what I'm drinking. Yay! It's the signature iced pumpkin latte. I think it's so delicious. I'm gonna be a little bit sad once they take this off the menu.
Yeah.
Yes, they're already serving Christmas drinks just like everybody else. So I went up to the counter so skeptical. I'm like, do you guys still have the pumpkin signature latte? And they're like, yeah, sure, yeah, we still have it. Obviously, hence the fact that it's still, autumn, fall, whatever. But I just found it to be so funny that you go to Starbucks, you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you go to just about any coffee shop, everything is Christmas already. And it's just the craziest thing ever. Luckily, they still have the pumpkin signature latte available. But like I said, I'm gonna miss this thing. Boy, listen here. Once they actually take this off the lineup, I'm gonna be pissed. Put it this way, I hope that I'm not gonna have a craving for it until next fall. And when next fall comes, they better put it on. They better put it on their lineup. They better add it to the menu. Cause imagine if they don't put it on the menu. Oh, listen here.
Yeah.
I am not, listen, this is not cool. I don't want to have to write corporate a letter at Dunkin' Donuts, all right?
Listen,
so make sure you put this pumpkin spicy nicey back on the menu next year. You hear me? For 2024. Starbucks and their inventory specialists, they better figure it out and learn how to supply the demand and stop playing. Always talking about they ain't got something in stock.
You got it back there.
You have sugar plum Danish?
You got it back there, nigga. Bring that shit out.
You got a sugar plum Danish? Nah, we don't have any more. What the hell you mean you don't have any more? Like, come on.
Who back there eating up the supply?
Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Welcome back to another vlog. I'm your girl Tammy, and of course we have Quace and Princesses in the back. We don't have honey bun and Pebbles today. Nah, they're in the house. Now, quick backstory. This is Tuesday, November 14th. This situation has been going on since last week, the last time I pretty much vlogged. Remember, Princess was in the car with us and we were vibing out. She was coughing a little something, something. You didn't get to hear all the coughing because I kind of edited a lot of it out, all right? But she was coughing really, really bad, whatever. She's also asthmatic, so I've been giving her asthma medication. Plus, she had a fever and stuff like that for a good 2 days. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's viral or maybe it's some type of infection. She did complain of her throat hurting her, saying that she felt like there was pebbles in her throat. Not her dog, because I know you know the dogs that we have, Pebbles and Honey Bun, but not them. And I'm like, all right, that sounds like I said throat infection. So I started treating her and all that stuff. Anyway, we ended up at the ER on Friday. And the physician assistant that we saw, he said that her throat did look red. However, she does have an ear infection. And I'm like, ear infection? She didn't present any signs of an ear infection, meaning like ears feeling clogged, ears hurting, which is the main thing when you have an ear infection. Your ears tend to hurt really bad. And according to this physician assistant, he said that she had a middle inner ear and mid inner ear infection. All right, even deeper, according to him. And I'm like, for a middle or even an inner ear infection, you're gonna present with a lot of pain. All right, long story short, he said what he said and I'm saying what I'm saying. He's like, okay, I'm gonna discharge her with some antibiotics, amoxicillin 500 milligrams to be precise, twice a day. No problem. I'm also gonna give her some prednisone because she's wheezing. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, she is asthmatic, right? So at this point in time, she was wheezing as well. And what else did he give her? I mentioned to him, speaking of which, Costco is alerting me that the medication is ready for pickup. I just saw it across the screen.
Oh, perfect timing.
Oh, perfect timing, right? That's where we're heading, actually. God is so good. He prescribed her eardrops. Costco's called the physician the day that she left the hospital on Friday, and they told the physician, they're like, listen, the insurance doesn't cover this particular eardrop because... And, I was like, okay, after speaking to the pharmacist, how much is an eardrop? They're like, oh, about over $200, like $250. I'm like, this is crazy. So they're like, listen, Mom, I wouldn't pay $200 for an eardrop because there's many others, other ones that the doctor could call in. So they contact the hospital. It just so happened that the physician assistant answers the phone. And they're like, such and such, are you the prescribing physician? Whatever. And he's like, yes. Long story short, I get to Costco's and the pharmacy assistant, she says to me, "You guys have the funniest doctor." And I'm like, "Oh, that's not our regular doctor. He's just the ER doctor." She's like, "He's so funny." Not only did he answer the phone, but after they told him that the insurance doesn't cover that prescription, he says to her, "Well, are they the ones that went to medical school?" In other words, he is so smart. He knows what to prescribe.
Do not
all right?
insult his intelligence.
Do not insult his intelligence by saying that the insurance is not covering it. And I'm like, okay, that was kind of rude. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, long story short, he called in something else. Only difference is whatever he told them to swap the medication for, they didn't have it in stock, right? Like I said, this is Friday. They told me that I have the medication, the ear drops, in stock on Monday. Yesterday was Monday. I got another alert from Costco Pharmacy stating that the ear drops didn't come in yet. In the meanwhile, Princess is still complaining about her throat. She sounds a little bit, as if she has a little laryngitis going on, because a little loss of voice, still coughing constantly. And I forgot to mention, they did diagnose her on Friday with bronchitis, ear infection, throat infection, and some asthma. So, like I was saying, yesterday I was like, "What's going on with you? Your throat is still hurting. This is kind of crazy." We end up back at the ER on Sunday. She's crying, she's in tears, and I'm like, this is crazy. She gets rechecked. They draw her blood for mononucleosis or whatever.
Which is even crazier.
Which is even crazier because most teenagers is who get that through kissing and saliva swapping and all that stuff. She's 11. She's not doing anything of the sort. But nevertheless, kids tend to share foods. I'm trying to be optimistic. They share foods. They lick their fingers and I don't know. She's not doing it, but I'm just saying. Kids do things when they're not around you as far as when it comes to swapping of snacks and stuff like that. Whatever. Let's just entertain the foolishness for a second. So they draw her blood for the mono, and they told me it should take about 3 to 5 days to come back, and I need to check the patient portal. All right, hasn't come back as yet. Whatever. Still continue the medication. That's what they tell me. Right? Nobody checked her ears to verify if the physician assistant was correct. They're just like, okay, still continue the medication, Mom. Give her the prednisone, give her the amoxicillin, and give her the ear drops. And I'm like, oh, we didn't get the ear drops because the pharmacy doesn't have it. They're not going to have it until Monday. Monday comes around, and at that point in time, though, luckily she didn't have any fever on Sunday, like 24 hours, no fever, which is great. Monday rolls around, get another alert from Costco's pharmacy. We don't have the medication in stock, whatever. Yesterday, she's like, "Mom, throat still feels funny." I'm like, "Kid, what's going on with you? You're taking the amoxicillin, you're doing this, you're doing that. What is going on with you?" Anyway, let me call the ENT and see what otolaryngology has to say about this.
The amoxicillin, was that 50?
500 milligrams.
Oh, it's 500. Wow.
So I contacted otolaryngology yesterday, and the crazy thing about it was they opened from 9 to 11. 9 a.m. I think to 11:15. I'm calling them at 11:19. Just my luck, right? So the lady is like, "Well, he's going to be at the other office. However, they don't have any appointments." So I'm like, "Okay, no problem." She's like, "Can you come in the morning on Tuesday, which is today?" I'm like, "Sure." I get there. Now, Princess saw him about 2 years ago when she had a little stuff going on as well. So if we want to say that's our otolaryngologist, I guess we could say that, right? He sees her. He's like, "Oh, I guess you've been doing really good for the last 2 years." And she's like, "Yeah, whatever." He checks her. He's like, "Oh, she doesn't have an ear infection. No signs of ever having an ear infection." Are you kidding me?
Go figure, right?
And I knew it because hubby could tell you. I kept questioning that PA. I kept questioning him. I'm like, "Miguel," I'm going to put his name out there. I don't care. I'm like, "Miguel, are you sure? Are you sure?" Because my daughter hasn't presented any signs that indicates that she has any type of ear situation, ear infection, anything.
Right. He's one of those stickler PAs
Once
that,
again, right.
Can't tell him really.
A little bit rude and combative because one time I had an ER emergency visit for asthma, and him and I got into it basically. And then he his first question was like, "So what do you do?" You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Because prior to you two guys, I used to work in the hospital and stuff like that, right? From otolaryngology to gynecology to neonatology, you name it. So your girl knows a thing or two. And And I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm not here to discuss what I do or what I did. I'm here for you to give me treatment. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay on that note. So he was a little bit taken back. So in his mind, he's like, oh, she knows a lot. She's in the medical field. So he felt threatened.
It humbled him.
But it humbled his ass, and he made sure to cross his T's and dot his I's. And we go back on Sunday. And, that's just who he is. And he's going back and forth again. I shut his ass up by telling him what I had to tell him. And then I guess he realizes, oh, shit, I remember her from probably a year ago. Because certain things just don't change. So he humbles again.
Yes.
And then he speaks to the Costco pharmacy assistant. And he's talking
combative with
her, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this guy, for a guy that doesn't know much, he's just a pain in the behind. He's a pain in the ass, basically, right? So long story short, the princess does not have an ear infection, okay?
She just had a Hatchimal stuck in there.
Yeah, he did do an earwax removal, which is great. Okay. So she shouldn't have any problems when we tell her to do something.
Right.
No, you know what? Let me stop. She's the good one. She's a good one. She listens. Whenever we tell her anything, she listens. I'm just being funny at this point.
Right.
But long story short, he was able to scope her, meaning just put the camera down her nasal passage and see into her throat, which I'm like, I wanted him to do that, right? And the otolaryngologist said that she's really red up in here, so she does still have a throat infection. He said another thing, the amount of prednisone, which is steroids, right, that Miguel prescribed at the hospital. He's like, why would he prescribe 50 milligrams? She's still a kid. Just said. He's like, listen. I said, you don't even have to tell me, because let me be honest with you. From the time I saw the prescription for 50, I didn't give Princess 50 milligrams. I gave her 20. She's not getting 50 milligrams for what? Prednisone causes many different side effects. I'm not giving her 50, so I lowered it to 20 right off the bat. So he said, what we're gonna do as of today? We're gonna do the Medril dose pack. The Medril dose pack starts between 20 and it tapers off into about 5 milligrams. We're gonna do that for about 6 days because she's still a little swollen up in there. Plus she has a throat infection, so we're gonna continue. Actually, we're not gonna continue the antibiotic, but we're gonna switch the antibiotic, and we're gonna do that for about 7 days. And that's about it. She has no more fever. That's about it. So she's gonna do the antibiotics along with the along with the steroids to take down the swelling. And the good thing about it is it's gonna also help to clear up some of that gunk in her chest as well, and take down the swelling in her lungs and allow her to breathe a lot better. Plus she's still gonna be taking the asthma treatments anyway for the bronchitis and the asthma. But it just goes to show you, the reason why I tell you this whole crazy story is because as a parent, a lot of times you have to question, even if you don't have medical knowledge, right? Sometimes you have to question certain things. I don't care if you have to Google it.
Yeah, look it up.
And sometimes, not even sometimes, but all the time, you just cannot allow certain people, because they have a degree or whatever, certificate, whatever it is, to tell you and just beat you in your head, and you walk out of there believing it.
Especially the ones that are fast talking.
Yes.
The ones that are fast, blah, 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 and they try to get you in and out.
And try to get you to shut up and don't even care about what you got to say.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be like, slow down.
Yep.
Explain that a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, I've worked in every capacity where I've worked with fast talking physicians, slow talk. You're not gonna trick me with the bullshit. You're not gonna do it. And he's just a trip. So imagine if he really had a medical license or a doctorate degree, or
it'd be dangerous.
Or if he was an actual MD. He's only a physician assistant, not to take away anything, right? And you're that pompous. Imagine if you were like
really in charge,
a neurologist or something. Like, my goodness. But long story short, I'm just, we're just that type of parents. I'm just that type of parent when it comes to, I start to question everything, and I want to verify, we want to check. And like I said, even though she saw the doctor 2 days ago in the ER, I was like, nah, we're making an appointment for the specialist. We need an ear, nose, and throat specialist. We're not playing here, because I need to make sure that we're not only treating the right thing, but that she has what he says that she has, and luckily, they were able to fit us in so soon. And like I said, with that being said, she's not gonna have to take the other nonsense. And look at how God works. It's a reason why those eardrops were not available.
Amen.
We would have been administering eardrops
For the wrong reason.
for something that didn't even exist.
Yeah.
God is amazing, guys. God is amazing. We are about to head on over to Costco's, pick up the medication. Also, I seen something in there because I went to Costco's on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We went there on Friday for the medication. We went back on Saturday for some groceries, and we went back Sunday supposedly for medication, but they didn't have any the pharmacy was closed, but the pharmacy was closed on Sunday. Go figure, right? So yeah, so we're about to go back over there, and I saw something that I want to show you guys that I think is so funny. But anyway, after that I gotta go to Sephora because I need some more translucent powder, and I also want to get, I know I should have wrote it down, I want to get the Olaplex bonding hair oil as well, and whatever else Sephora may have. And I think that's about it. I gotta get back in the house and get to cooking, simply because Thanksgiving is literally next week, and a lot of you guys from this, well, you know, a lot of you follow me on this channel from that channel. Everybody's asking for the recipes, and I'm like, I would love to present the recipes on top of what I already have, but it's just been so hectic and chaotic, running back and forth, up and down to the hospital, running to the doctors, doing this, it's just been so chaotic to the point where it's like, and then not to mention, how can I possibly record? Princess had bronchitis and asthma, coughing nonstop. Imagine trying to record a video and every second it's like, you know, like what? It's not gonna happen. So it's like, it would have been too crazy. So now that her coughing subsided a lot, at least by 80%, even if I have to talk over her coughing and do it again and repeat it a couple times, I'm willing to do that for you guys. So like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much time out here. I'm just gonna be as quick as possible, make my stops, and take my butt home and get to cooking. You know something too? I wanted to go to Target because I wanted to check out their advent calendars. I wanted to get a calendar before it's too late. This year is going to be a little bit more different because we don't usually do the advent calendar. Not to mention, we have dogs at this point, and I want to get an advent calendar for each and every one of them. Like, I haven't told you yet because I thought about it a couple days ago, and it's just been so busy. But yeah, I want to get them a little advent calendar as well. Let me tell you something. Our dogs love treats. Not just any treats. Come to find out, on Saturday I was eating, remember that nice, delicious cherry sugary Danish I was telling you about that I love to get from Costco's, the big old juicy Danish? Why did I get to, like, let's say 3/4 of the Danish, and I put it on my end table next to the sofa, and I got up to tell hubby one thing. He was like maybe 2 paces away from me, and Pebbles decided to jump onto the couch and onto the end table, literally just sniffing at my Danish, and I was like, ugh, I can't eat that. I love you, Pebbles, but I'm not gonna eat it. By the time she was done, her and the Danish ended up literally on the floor. She was going to town. When I tell you this girl, she was going to town, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know you guys like cherry Danishes. I had no idea. All right. Honey Bun tried to get involved, and she nearly ate him alive. She growled at him so hard, and she sat there. She ate the whole thing by herself. And once she was done, I was like, girl, you need some water. You hear me? So
she needs some milk.
You need, girl, for real. She tore that water up, and I guess that was it. But like I said, I didn't know they eat Danishes. Greedy dog. I had no idea. But yeah, I figured I'd tell you. That was like so funny. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm about to head on over to Costco's. I'm gonna show you something in there that I think is really cool. We are in here cracking the heck up because, first of all, let me just start by saying these are like so cute, right? They are gorgeous and nice and soft and plush, and it has like the little, you know, the faux fur going on at the top, at the base. So pretty. And they come in like, so far I only see 2 different colors, charcoal gray and like a beigey type pink color. But when you go over here to the men's section,
Garbage.
hubby is having a fit.
Garbage. Look at this. This is bullshit on your feet. Look at this.
It doesn't. Let me see.
Look at it. Look at the.
Oh, it feels really plush. Look at my finger just bouncing back and forth.
Forget about the plushness.
It's not bad.
The plush does not make up for the way it looks. I want to step into the room looking nice too.
You want furry on your feet?
Yeah, I want some furry on my toes too. This shit is garbage.
I guess in comparison to this, right?
Right. Come on, man.
Sorry, babe.
My toes deserve some comfort too. Look at this.
You are hilarious.
And you have the grip at the bottom too.
You have the grip at the bottom too. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up a pair for Princess. I've been trying to get them. I've been trying to see whether or not if they're gonna come back out with the Costco version of the UGG slippers. Those are so comfortable, and I can't remember how much they cost. It probably was like $19.99, but so far I haven't seen them, and this is the closest that I've seen so far. So you know what? I think I'm gonna get Princess this.
It might be a look.
That's 11 to 12 in
11
women.
to 12 in women, but let me see.
That's not your size.
Hush, hush. In a minute.
What are you doing? Stop acting like a crackhead.
Still too small.
You could see he did all of that for no reason, and it's still too small.
Damn it.
That's like a 10 in men.
Yeah. You think I can still squeeze my foot in?
No.
You're so supportive.
And he's so in denial. It ain't happening. Tell him for me. It's not happening. You can't put your foot in there. It's not gonna work.
All right, I give up.
That's easy. Boy, listen here. All right, so let me try to find a medium because she's about a size 8. So this is like between 7 and 8. So you know what? Let me go for this size. Hopefully it fits.
The way it's cut though, it's cut very small.
It looked like
inside.
it's cut kind of small,
so your
right?
your 8 would have to be like a 9.
No, I think a 9, 10 would be too big for her.
You think so?
Yeah.
What size is this one?
Because she's generally a size 8.
This would
7.5, 8.
Let's check this size.
All right.
What we got here? It doesn't even say. It doesn't say.
Let me see the back.
Take it.
Oh, nah, this is a 5'6".
5'6". So this must be.
So the 7'8" will work. The good thing about it, if it doesn't, we could bring it back.
You're right.
Yeah. All right. So 7'8". All right. They have the Costco's has the mini tree on display for $70. This is pretty. Ooh, that's so nice. And the good thing about it is it's full. They have it for $500, almost $500. And this guy right here is almost $700. And that's a 9-foot tree. Check out the Costco merch, guys. I never thought I would ever see something like this. Costco hoodies. Are you kidding me right now? And they come in like so many different colors. This is what it looks like when it's opened up. I guess if you're a frequent Costco shopper, why not, right? As much as I come to Costco's, but I think I passed on that one. I'm good. $24.99. When I tell you it was a table full over the weekend, I'm just trying to figure out like who's running around in Costco's sweaters? Who's running around wearing Costco sweaters? This is so crazy. Like this is like literally the Costco's logo and all over the entire sweater. I don't know. That's crazy. But yeah, that's all they have left. But if you guys are interested in getting a Costco sweaters, as you can see, it sells out pretty fast. You better hurry up and grab yourself a sweater. Coffee shop? What is that? The miniature version of Starbucks?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's for these right here.
Hey. Like I said, I've never purchased the advent calendar before, so this is going to be like our first time. I figured it'd be something cool to get involved with. So after walking around this, I'm not going to say the entire store, let me not be exaggerating, but after walking around, couldn't find it, so we asked someone and they said it may be in the seasonal section. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully it is in the seasonal section and we don't have to like end up somewhere else looking for this calendar. How cute is that? That is so cute. The sweet truck. The truck with all the sweets. I guess this is Target's theme for this year. A lot of cardboard type stands. All right, let's see what they have in the seasonal section. 30% off the ornaments. This is cute. Oh, this is cute. Little crown. It feels really cheap though. It feels so flimsy. It's $3, but it doesn't feel like it's worth $3. I'm sorry. That feels more like 50 cents. If we do go with the pink theme, this is pretty. That's nice. I think they found it. All right, so we just had a really cool sales associate help us. Now the advent calendars are spread throughout Target. They're all over the place, and that's simply because like I guess different brands wanted to feature their own advent calendar. So for instance, like Hershey has a section with advent calendars. The beauty section has a section with advent calendars, and the toy section, you get what I'm trying to say. So I guess in order to get a advent calendar for the pets, I guess I have to go to the pet section. But so far, let me show you what I found so far. This is the Hershey's advent calendar. And let's see, this is the another one, but this is Hershey's as well. So it's just basically 24 days of chocolate. Let me see what else they have. All right, and this, favorite day, 12 days of chocolate, assorted chocolate, 12 days of chocolate. So basically the 12 days of Christmas. Off on a tangent, they have the Mini Village gingerbread kit. And that's like $32.95. A Tootsie Roll gingerbread cottage kit. Oreo has their own gingerbread house. Oh, I like these bowls. These are like so festive. I like these bowls. I think I'm gonna get this because the two red bowls that I had, well, initially I got it from Walmart. They're like hard plastic, so they fell and they broke last night. So this would be the perfect reason to buy 2 more bowls. The cookie pie baking kit. Oh, that is so cute. And then I wonder why I can't lose weight. This is crazy because I'm supposed to be looking for advent calendars and I'm looking at everything besides that. All right, let's see what else they have.
Fine.
Alright, let's see. Favorite day, holiday countdown, advent calendar. Holiday countdown, Elf on the Shelf. I think this is the one I saw online. Let's see, milk chocolate. This is so pretty. Stocking holders. Oh, check out the different stockings. Oh, these are cute. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wait, I see Batman in the back. Oh, this is nice. And they have Star Wars. The stockings with the initials. Look at this pile of junk. Oh my goodness. Somebody went crazy over here. They have, let's see, 50% off the Christmas trees. Black Friday deals 50% off from November 12th to the 18th. All right, I see you, Target. Frosted Christmas trees, pre-lighted. I noticed Target has a lot of pre-lighted Christmas trees. And the trees are all 50% off. Black Friday sales. You found anything, guys?
Yeah, we both conspired that we can get this look.
For what?
They collect this item and they go.
You putting that on the tree?
No.
Yeah.
They collect this item and good stuff to have, but don't tell nobody.
What?
Don't tell nobody.
What?
Collect this item, don't tell nobody. Look at that. We snatched them all.
Are they kidding me?
It's a grab and go.
On to the next.
With the lights on it. Does that really light up is the question.
Maybe.
Look at this little Care Bear coming with us. Oh, he's gorgeous. Check out the Cheetos. Princess is like so excited about the Cheetos. Yeah, they have so many to choose from. But you guys realize what I'm realizing? This is only November, but most of the ornaments are already sold out, which is absolutely crazy.
Oh, I see Pikachu.
That's been like he's doing the, what's that thing called?
The Hokey Pokey?
You remember how, from Snoopy,
Oh, yeah.
you remember how, what's the name used to dance from Snoopy?
Yeah.
The other one she used to constantly do this?
Can you guys get out the way, please?
I forgot what her name was.
Patrick doesn't look so cute. He doesn't look so cute.
I think that.
Care Bears. The Care Bears looks better. We're gonna put Patrick back, right? Yeah.
It's for beauty, guys.
These are the beauty advent calendars. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. 12 days of Christmas, 12 bath bombs, and 12 festive surprise inside. This sounds like so broken. I tell you one thing, when you pick it up, it smells really sweet. Shut up. Really right now, man? You gotta ask that if it's okay? Alright, this is pretty cool. 12 Days of Beauty. A bunch of different beauty products inside. Thank you, Pepper, for seeing that. That was pretty cool. I didn't realize that's what it was.
You see?
Seriously.
Behind the air was her though.
Oh, behind?
Yeah.
Okay. What did we really buy, guys? Nothing. Oh, they're all on sale? Thank goodness.
Wait, which one did I miss?
Huh? Alright, not too bad. Everything was on sale, so that's a good thing.
We got some cool collectibles.
So I'm gonna get in them all. Thank you, baby. It's like one something, probably like 115, 120.
No, they bring a picture tape.
Hey, you put dog clothes on a real baby. Stop it.
Let me see. It's mattifying, waterproof, which is good for oily skin because you want something that's going to keep that makeup looking mad. So I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a try. And guess what? It's pink. It matches my nails, so why not? Let's see what else they have. Liquid liner, gel eyeliner, ultra pigmented blush. I'm not going to do too much of a big shopping today simply because I don't need too many things. Just a couple things. Nothing major. Now this is what I came for, the Urban Decay Ultra Matte Setting Spray. But we're gonna try something else. We're gonna try this instead. Hopefully it works as good as this.